Okay then, so hello there fellas, this is going to be a short update video portraying my beloved Suzuki RF900, and I will just quickly show you all the modifications and little upgrades I did on it recently. So let's just start from the most obvious stuff. Obviously this is the exhaust can, stubby exhaust can, very loud. It does increase the power and torque by a bit. Obviously you can see my brand new paddock stand, very cool stuff, very easy to use, very light. Moving on from that, you can see my very awesome looking Nitrous Bottle, which obviously is just a bottle, I haven't got the kit, just to make sure it's going to be going for the MOT with no problems whatsoever. Then another very cool piece of motorcycle garment is this tank bra, real leather tank bra, which saves the paint on the tank. Then you can see the mini indicators, both front and rear. Corbin seat, imported from America. Those go for around 200 quid. Obviously looking badass and a bit more comfortable. Then you've got the backrest for the passenger. Really cool stuff. And what's really cool about it is it's adjustable. So basically you can move it up and down. Obviously it's all loose now because I haven't secured it, but you do secure it and it stays in place. Right, another very cool mod is the Aftermarket Screen, which is obviously color matching to the rest of the bike. Braided brake hoses at the front for additional stopping power and good feel of the brakes. Right, I've got the same at the back, which you can see over there. And obviously I've got the same stuff for the clutch, which can be seen over there. There it goes. Braided hose for the clutch. Okay, then we've got the rear hugger, which obviously looks very cool as well. And then we've got this very cool badge with engraved RF logo on it, obviously polished to the high standard and showing you the Tasmanian devil. That just basically portrays my character. I'm a Tasmanian devil. Right, mini indicators at the back, as you can see. Okay, then we've got those adjustable foot pegs, which goes around 360 degrees, and you can basically move it to the front or move it to the rear. Very cool stuff. What else? Okay, right. Those have been changed obviously, just to match the color scheme of the whole motorcycle. Now, those bar ends, have a look what they've got inside them. They've got the bullets. And what does it resemble? Well, obviously the revolver. And the cool thing about it is, it actually spins. That's a really cool stuff. Right, obviously, camera holder, tank bra, as I said before. Okay, then we've got the clock with date, and obviously it's illuminated. Over here, we've got the cruise control. And I'm not even kidding you, that is the real cruise control. And basically the way it works is, so let's say you open up and you want to keep doing 80 miles an hour, then you pull this down so it locks on the brake lever and it stays in the position. And basically you can just let it go and cruise 80 miles an hour. And then if you want to not use it again, you simply push it back and no cruise control anymore. Very simple device and very cool. Right, another great modification on my RF900 is the polished and obviously windowed clutch cover. So you can see all the internals. You can't see a lot at the moment because I started the bike up a minute ago, so all the oil has been splashed over the window, but trust me, in about 10 minutes time, if the engine was running, it would be nice and clear and you could actually see all the parts moving inside. Then we've got the oil temperature gauge, which is very cool stuff as well. And something that you can see, the aftermarket pipe across air filter and iridium spark plugs. Let's have a look. What else do we have that is worth to mention? This is a very cool stuff. It's going to be difficult to show, but over there, if you take a look at the radiator, you will see that it's covered by polished, custom-made radiator cover with RF. Yeah, can you see RF logo on it? I mean, this is so cool. So cool stuff. So let's just have a look at the bike from a little of a distance. Yeah. And gradually we're going to move on to something that is extremely cool. This is what it looks like from this angle. Chain, DID chain, and gold sprocket nuts, which look amazing. I've got to apologize for the state of the bike because it's very dirty at the moment, as you can see. But mechanically, it's a sound bike, original paintwork. And the cool stuff about it is that I've got all the original parts, so I can return it to stock within virtually a few hours. I've got the exhaust, the seat, the indicators. I've got pretty much, even the clutch cover. I have it all. Right, moving on with another modification that I personally executed on the bike is, as you can see over here, the bars have been risen, and now because of it the bike is much more comfortable. They have been risen by about 4 centimeters. You see that block over here? This is how high it went. Those two parts previously were stuck to each other, whereas now there is a distance by about 4 centimeters, and trust me, it makes a massive, massive difference. Right, so another very cool feature of this motorcycle is this over here, which is a massive glove box, which, by the way, is equipped only on my motorcycle in the super gadget, which is that 12-volt socket, which enables you to connect sat-nav or your mobile phone for charging during riding. Now, another one you might be wondering about is that little gizmo here, and basically what that is it's an immobilizer. So basically the way it works is you open this up, then use that long Suzuki key, you stick it in for about 2 seconds, 1, 2, you take this out, and then you can start your bike up. Very ingenious, isn't it? So, as you can see, I have now taken off the backrest for the passenger. The bike starts looking more aggressive straight away, and let me tell you what a wonderful machine that is. Just have a look. Okay, but as I promised, 2 latest modifications, which I think are the major modifications making this bike an absolutely lovely piece of kit and one-of-a-kind RF. I will demonstrate to you now. And so guys, if you're wondering what this could be, that little switch over here, well basically, I will show you in a second. You've got to simply watch the reg plate and I'll show you what is it for. Okay guys, if you now have a quick look at the reg plate and have a look what's going to be going on with it. Okay then, and so the last modification mentioned by myself is the front headlamp, which is a high intensity discharge, also known as xenon light or xenon light, whatever you want to pronounce it. I don't even know, to be honest with you. Everybody says a different way, but that is what it is, and it looks awesome.